Hi Ed, thanks for joining us today at the RAC stands at the Regent Street Motor Show. Tell us how you've enjoyed the journey up from Brighton.
Well, it's been fantastic to be part of Team RAC. I think I've done us proud actually, driving that Nissan Leaf. As you're driving along, you get these little Christmas trees. It's been doing really, really well. And I think we've got more trees than stick. So I'm hoping we've won, which should be quite a cool thing. I've never driven a Nissan Leaf before, so I might be talking complete bunkum. There we go.
Well, fantastic. We'd love to ask you a few questions for our members. Just what's your favourite car? What was your first car? Let's start with your first car.
My first car was a 1303 Beetle, and it was in Texas yellow, and the original was WER652L. Who else doesn't know their first car's original? Isn't it awesome? You remember that forever.
Absolutely, excellent. And let's get to the subject of breakdown straight away.
Okay.
Have you broken down? Have you had to rely on a breakdown service like the RAC?
I have broken down a gazillion times, and it's normally my fault. But I have actually, I was working with the other side all of the time. I think I get it free with my bank. I've been looking forward to working with you guys, because then you can come and rescue me whenever I break down, which is a lot sometimes.
Excellent. Okay. And any mishaps? Have you ever put the wrong fuel in your car? Have you ever put petrol in a diesel?
I've never actually mistakenly put the wrong fuel in my car, but I have certainly done it deliberately. We were driving around in France, went to Le Mans in a borrowed little diesel van, and it was horrible because you could smell all 7 dogs that were living in the back of the previous owner. It was nasty. Anyway, we were driving all the way back, and we were going to get fuel, didn't bother, of course, didn't realise the French turn everything off on a Sunday evening. Suddenly we run out of fuel, all the petrol stations are stuck, so we kind of got really, really hopeless and stuff. Luckily, we had a little generator with an old sort of a gallon can of petrol, so we poured that into the tank, thinking that probably it's going to kind of hopefully mix with the diesel enough, and then it would actually run. And it ran beautifully. It actually went faster than it ever had gone by, like literally 20 miles an hour faster than it did before. Got all the way to the ferry, fantastic, and it's run brilliantly ever since.
Fantastic, well, great result. It's getting rather chilly, and we're starting to think about winter driving at the RAC and what we can do for our members to make it easier, safer, and make sure they don't get caught out this winter.
Yeah.
Have you got any top tips for preparing your car or winter driving?
Absolutely. I think there are a couple of things you've got to do if you're going to be driving around, even in England in the winter. First thing, you've got to get winter tyres. It's actually quite hard to get this time of year now, because for some bizarre reason they all have to be bought during the summer, but if you can get hold of them, definitely put them on your car. It'll make a world of difference, even if you've got one of those onto little BMW cars that can never go up hills in the snow. But also make sure you've got blankets, get a shovel if you can, because that can obviously help out, and forget about trying to get salt and stuff, but also maybe a tow rope would be kind of handy as well. Just loads of little bits and pieces just to make sure that you're always prepared. I have actually helped rescue somebody myself, this young lady who was actually dressed in a tutu, in a kind of a fashion tutu, with those little tiny sandals on her feet. No preparation whatsoever, freezing to death. It's an absolute madness. So just be a little bit prepared, and it will save your life perhaps.
Excellent. And on the subject of Christmas, is there a particular vehicle that you'd love Santa to come and fill your stocking with? What's your dream car?
Right now, I'm intending Santa to buy me a nice little teeny weeny Tesla Roadster. It's actually the last one in the world, I think, out of 2,500 of them. They are quite expensive, so it'd be much better if you just gave it to me rather than me having to go and buy one myself, even though it is tax deductible.
Excellent. And are you going to be driving anywhere this Christmas? Are you travelling to family? Will you be on the road?
We are going to be driving around quite a lot this Christmas, actually. We can't be bothered with flying anymore, so we actually drive all the way to Norway and take a scenic route via Amsterdam, and probably, like, sometimes either it's the car park at Wolfsburg of the Autosted, because it's quite cool, or maybe this year you want to go to Cologne and meet them guys. Actually, the guys who are here today with that fantastic electric measure split, we're going to go and see them on the way over as well. So a lot of driving on the roads, but again, fully prepared.
Excellent, excellent. And who does the cooking in your house at Christmas?
Well, actually, I'm very lucky. My mother-in-law does all the cooking, because it's all this kind of newfangled Norwegian, old-fangled Norwegian stuff. We have ribbe, which is basically pork, kind of meatballs and stuff, and then we have cream rice and stuff. It's very different to Christmas, but I'll also be getting a Christmas dinner back with my own mother a bit later on in the year, so I'm a very lucky guy, really.
Excellent. And what does 2013 hold for Edd China, for Comfy Banana and Mike Brewer? What are we going to see of you on our screens?
2013 is going to be a massive, epic year. We've got yet another series 10 I think we're on to now, which is pretty amazing. We've just gone past 75 episodes, so now we're going to be doing even more for you. So there'll be some in the spring and then some in the autumn as well. But also, I'm actually building the production sofa. The first prototype, is going to be a 4-wheel drive electric sofa. It's going to have about 3,000 newton meters of torque, probably about 600 horsepower. It's going to be awesome. And once I've built it, we're going to hopefully film that for a show, our little engineering adventure. Then we're actually going to take it around the world with our little sofa, electric and it's groovy, and that's definitely going to be cool. Well, it's going to be some kind of action adventure, and I hope I'll be back in time to film the next series of Will It Do, Series 11. So it's looking pretty awesome right now.
Excellent. Well, I hope we can see the electric armchair here next year. But Ed, thank you very much from the RAC and our members.
You're very welcome. Happy Christmas.